Well, good morning. It is 8:10 a.m. on Tuesday, the 21st of July, 2026. As you can see, welcome to the channel, by the way. Thanks for your support, and please hit the subscribe and like the video, subscribe button and like the video, and click the bell for future videos if you're enjoying this content. That will give me the indication that you're enjoying it, and I'll keep producing it. So this morning we've got on the fear and greed index, we have extreme fear for crypto. That's alternative.me. For CNN, on the stock market, we have fear. So not extreme fear as it was. Previous close 1 week ago, 1 year ago was greed. Okay. So we're just in fear. At the moment, the economic calendar for today, Tuesday, July the 21st, we have some important news on the pound at 7 a.m. has already gone. And, of course, and the euro coming up in 49 minutes. ECB bank lending survey. So those are just a couple of things to keep your eye on. In terms of our OPRs at the very moment we're talking, we've got, so if we start from the top, pound yen. Let's clear these off from yesterday's news. Yesterday's numbers, I should say, really, rather than news. Okay, pound yen. Where are you? Yeah. So according to this, let's just have a look at numbers. Neutral, so 35%, so it's only just bullish, and 6.7%, so I'll get it on the 4 hour, which is where we do most of our analysis. Okay. That is a potential trade, but I would prefer, it's a potential 4 hour gator. So this did what we thought it was going to do eventually, didn't it? Let's give that a green arrow. It actually did it there. What can we say about that? It is a potential trade. It's got pretty weak numbers though, hasn't it? +7. We would like that to get that above at least 40, preferably 60. Okay, pound Swiss. So bearish on the OPRs, 75% relative OPR correlation. Let's have a look where we stand. Pound Swiss, bearish, neutral on FX SSI and +75. Okay, so it's going more bullish. On the relative OPRs, it looks like it's going to follow our prediction, but we don't have the OPRs, so we wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't, sorry. Euro pound, only just neutral, obviously it's orange. Neutral, bearish, and -78 on the euro pound. Now, I personally, -78, I mean, it's, what is it? You could say, you could trade that, but I'm going to move that because that wasn't a suggestion. Well, it sort of was a tentative suggestion, but I think what you'll find that's doing is something like this, and creating some kind of a squeeze, probably like that. In which case, should we dismiss that at the moment? In which case, potentially it might produce a wick up to there, maybe. I'll give it a loop, and then you sell it from there. Let's just have a look on the line chart. Yeah, that's clear, isn't it, what that's doing? Yeah, so I wouldn't trade that yet, but it's got the numbers are correct, the numbers are good. It's just not doable just yet. We don't have a price action signal. Euro Aussie is here. Now I did actually put a trade on the Euro Aussie. I'm going to get rid of that because let's just check the numbers while we're at it. Neutral, bearish, -51. So it's only just neutral on IG markets, but FXSSI is 31%, so that's good. And we've got 50. Just put that in the wrong place, haven't I? 51% on the relative OPR, and we've got a 75% relative OPR correlation. If anybody would like extra explanation on any of this, I can give that. So I took that trade. If we look on the 1 hour, yes, it's quite clear. So I took basically a 4 hour. I'm just going to put that up there just to remind myself. I took a sort of a 4 hour, 1 hour trade. So I found the 4 hour point of interest. We saw a 1 hour displacement candle after the 4 hour point of interest was sort of breached. And then we retraced back into that candle. I took the trade here. The trade actually reversed on me a little bit, which, yeah, happens. And now we're back in the game again with this other next displacement-ish type candle. So it's in profit slightly. Let's just see where that one goes. But I was looking for it to come down to there, and why was I looking for that? Let me just get rid of these big purple lines. They were just to help me when I set the trade. I was looking for that profit target for this reason. Excuse me. Because on the 4 hour, it's a key level here, as you can see. Oops, what have I just done? Alright, I don't want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of these. Yeah, so that really goes down there. So this was a key level on the 4 hour. Will it make it? It will probably stall around about here. We could take some profit here, and then it will hopefully continue on. I've got an alert just there that's telling me to take 85% of profit if it gets there. So we shall wait and see. We've got everything on our side. We've got the moving average on the 1 hour, on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour. We just had a break of structure on the 1 hour, which is nice. On the 4 hour, we are on this fractal level here, there or thereabouts. So really hopeful for that nice trade. Anyway, let's get back to the analysis. Euro Swiss, I'm thinking that's probably going to be down there somewhere. Oh, it's not. Euro Swiss. Bearish neutral +30, so our numbers don't line up with the... So the moving average, +30, so it's going more bullish. The moving average and the OPR don't match. 76% correlation, which would add up because it is bullish on the price action. Euro Singapore. Oh, okay, so we've got some numbers on the euros. Oh, right, look at that. Let's see. And where are we at? Euro Singapore neutral -83. So it's been bearish on the relative OPRs for quite some time. If it falls out of this box, then maybe you've got a trade. If it falls out of the box, say for instance, anytime soon, comes back, retouches it, that would be sort of a last kiss, as we call it, a last kiss in the naked trading system. A last kiss scenario, and then you could potentially sell to that, or you could get a channel 33 on that. I wouldn't necessarily trade that myself, but hey ho. Okay, so that's going up into one of these boxes. Probably that one, is it? Yeah. We've got that. Have we got the 1 hour? Yeah. Okay. So that is in the correct bucket now. Okay. Euro, the Euro, Singapore, CAD Swiss. What numbers have we got for the CAD Swiss? Are you at the bottom? Yeah. +44 on the CAD Swiss. So the relative OPR and the MA are matching. +44. Let's just have a look at I can see what I was thinking on this. I'm going to move that along because it didn't happen there, but maybe it'll happen further along. So moving hour, we're just coming up to the moving average on the 1 hour. I think it's going to do a dip down and then continue on upwards, possibly. But these are hovering around, but they are bullish compared to last week's. So potentially it might go up, collect some more liquidity, but we don't know. It's very, in fact, what am I doing? I'm saying it's going to produce some kind of a wiki candle, and that's what I'm going to put. Either way, it could go either way. Wiki candle, question mark. Oops, not spell. Anyway, I'm going to leave that because it's inconclusive, but anyway. Oh, Aussie CAD. Nice. Aussie CAD. Okay. Let me just refresh this bad boy, because if that is true, I like to trade the Aussie CAD. Let's just see. Yeah, 34% long now. So this is refreshed every 10 minutes. This is refreshed every hour. I'm sure Harmony Technologies would send you 10-minute emails if you wanted them. Let's just have a quick look then. Aussie CAD neutral. -5.6. Okay, let's see where we have been. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is when you get a bit of FOMO, isn't it? I thought it would do this, hence why I've put this notional trade on, but what we don't have is our relative OPRs, which are at -5.6. But look at that, they're getting more bullish. Oh, painful, because we could take a trade on that, but we can't, because we don't have the OPRs. So that actually goes, no OPR, it goes here. We're getting there, but I mean, potentially if we get some really good numbers and it breaks out of this box, then we're in for a good session. It's one of those. I'm disappointed with that because I identified that as a trade. Look, just there, but I just didn't have the right numbers, and that happens. So Aussie Swiss, where are you? Here. Right, what have we got? Oh, this is another one. Aussie Swiss bearish minus 3.7, so yeah, minus, let's say, 4. Very expensive to trade it, but it has come and collected that liquidity, hasn't it? From our previous, we can actually move this now, maybe. From our previous high. Would we do that? Let's see the line chart. I think there. With this double bottom at the bottom, which that would have been a nice signal somewhere here, wouldn't it? Maybe here. But anyway, it is what it is. It wasn't bullish at that point. So, what can we say? It's just hit a really key level, which was this. Let's move that up there and that up. I mean, I don't think it's going to do that, but would I trade that? No, not with the current numbers. This is not strong enough. The relative OPR is not strong enough. Although we do have the OPR and the relative OPR, and we do, but we don't have the MA. Okay, but it's in a box. Is that correct? Yes. So it's getting there, but not nearly enough yet. Aussie Singapore. Sorry about my voice, by the way. Aussie Singapore. Okay. What's happening here? I gave myself a red mark for that, but it looks like it's doing it now. Even if it did do this business. Aussie Singapore, let's just have a look. Aussie Singapore neutral plus 63. So it's bullish on the relative OPRs. Get rid of that for now. And it's bullish on the chart. So that's correct. Okay. Dollar Singapore is right here. Okay, let's have a look. Dollar Singapore plus 58. Yeah, we just can't seem to get these numbers to line up, can we? What's the correlation? It's there. Only 57%. Still in our squeeze play. I wouldn't say we've got anything on that. The Swissy. Looks like we've got a moving average cross, or we're coming up to it. Okay. Still in the box. Let's just get some numbers for the Swissy. Plus 33. Okay, so it's bullish on the relative OPRs. That didn't happen. This is happening. Yeah, what can we say? There's no trade because it's not everything's lining up. Okay, the yen. Is everything lining up still on the yen? Let's have a look. Again, we trade with much caution on the yen because of the Japanese treasury. 68, did I say? 65. But, oh yes, so I did a video on the Alligator Trade yesterday, and this was our Alligator that was the trade that I used for the Alligator Trade system with the fractal in the video, so it's in profit now. We just need to watch it, keep watching it, but that's looking positive at the moment. I didn't take that trade, I was just demonstrating it. Okay, Swiss yen is, do we have the numbers? Okay, so we're coming up to moving average cross on the 4 hour. Let's have a look at our numbers. Bullish, plus 40. Okay, so it's hovering. And it's hovering around the MA 200. And it's hovering up with its relative APR numbers as well. So yeah, let's just zoom out on that. Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. Looks like we may, before 10 o'clock, because there is, how long left on that candle? 1 hour 28 left on this candle. Potentially that will be an alligator setup as well. The beginning of an alligator setup, let's say. Anyway, that's the Swiss yen. We can now move these out because we don't have anything tradable on those. And then we're going to check the metals. Gold and silver. Let's just see where we're at those. Neutral. Okay, so we lost our bearishness. Plus 14, plus 37. Oh, look what's happened. Gold plus 40. Interesting. Let's get rid of these because they were the week before. Look at that. It's just broken out the channel. So we've got a break of structure on the 4 hour, but we don't have the moving average to go with it on gold. Let us see silver. Silver plus 37. Oh, I'm going to just get rid of that because that was describing that trade, which actually, what happened? It was successful just there, wasn't it? Okay, 62% relative APR correlation. I'm just going to get rid of that. I think it's going to come up and touch the moving average, but there's no trade on that because things don't line up. We'll put that in there because we don't have much to say about that. Okay, let's have a look at, very briefly, the rest. So this is moving in the right direction, the Kiwi yen according to the channel that we drew. This, okay, we didn't tap down, which I was hoping we would, but I'm just going to get rid of that because I think we do have, if you like, we've got, so pretty. Let's get the parallel channel up and running on this one properly. Okay. Well, could argue there was something going on, but yeah, it's not tradable anyway. Euro yen. Yeah. Again, it's just in the middle of nowhere. Aussie yen, same diff really. Pound CAD. Oh, that was a very nice little trendy kangaroo tail, but I'm betting you we don't have the numbers to go with it. My friendly seagull is outside asking for his breakfast, so that'll be the next job. Pound CAD. Neutral. Minus 19. Ooh. Minus 19. Okay. I mean, that is a trade right there, but no numbers. But I'll show you the mechanics of it. If you were being super aggressive, you would do that kind of job. Maybe actually just to there if you've got the right numbers. 2.37, yes, you do have the right numbers. So that's a trendy kangaroo tail. Indeed it is. You've got a minus 19 now, but it's neutral on the OPRs. You've got a moving average 200 cross on the 1 hour. I'm just going to put that as a trendy kangaroo tail on the 1 hour. Not taken because the numbers don't line up, but it's looking good. Okay, that's a failure. That's a trade failure. What it did, if you can see that, so it went almost to our profit target. So it's a 1.84 target. It actually went to, what, about 1.5? But then it reversed all the way back, which does happen, and it ended up in a 1 hour loser. It was a notional trade. I didn't take it because the numbers didn't line up. But that happens. It's a losing trade. Pity, because it almost did what we expected. I'm going to actually take that off because that didn't happen, did it? It happened, but it only happened to there, which was a shame. It did not collect that liquidity. Yeah. Anyway, that's the CAD. Aussie, New Zealand. Let's have a look at the 4 hour. Ah, okay. So this looks like it might be changing its fortunes. Let's just have a look on the actual numbers. I'm coming, Beaky. I will be there. Aussie, New Zealand. Neutral, minus 61. So, nowhere near enough numbers yet, but I do think it's going to go bullish anytime soon. Oh, let's have a look at the Kiwi, because this is doing what we predicted. Neutral, plus 46. Don't have any numbers, but what we would want to do, really, is sell that from there. Will we get up to there? I'm not sure, because this is a very strong area to sell, but that would be nice because it's on a trend line, and a big long-standing trend line. I've talked about this a few times. Touch, touch, touch. Will we get another touch? Or will we not? Have we just had the touch here? I don't think it's exhausted yet. I think it's going to still be bullish. And especially because of this and this. Let's put, so our 4 hour point of interest, I really want to put it up there. I'm going to put it up there. And then I want an alert. So this is how we do that. Horizontal line. I'm going to put an alert just here to let me know when price gets there, so I can just check it out. I'm about to crossing up at this stage even now. And then this is just for me. Oops. Check Kiwi. Okay, so that's interesting. EURAUD. What's happening with that? Oh, alright. So, let's just check the numbers. EURAUD. Neutral, minus 52. Okay, so it's still pretty bearish. Minus 52, 60% correlation. I still think it's going to do this. It's just in a bit of a retracement, isn't it? Pound New Zealand. Ooh. I still think we'll probably get down to this level here. Let's just put in some numbers. Pound New Zealand, neutral +3. Yeah, so it's more bearish. Euro New Zealand. Okay, that's hit the level and collected the liquidity. It's done exactly what we thought it would do. Now what? Now what? Let's check out the numbers. Euro New Zealand. -100%. Interesting. Okay. We don't have the OPRs on this. We do. They match. I'm going to take those off because this looks like it's decided it's now bearish. After being bullish for quite a long time, let's just check out the... Yeah, look at that. Wait a moment. We might be at a really key turning point here on this chart. I think we are. Yeah, that's one to watch. That is definitely one to watch. But we'd have to wait now for quite a long time for the... Let's have a look at that. Yeah, to get back to the moving average. We need it to go sideways a little bit so that it catches up. Pound Singapore neutral +59. It's getting more bullish, isn't it? But don't really trade that chart, just keep an eye on it. New Zealand CAD. It's done exactly what we thought it was going to do, but slightly earlier. We don't know what it's going to do now. Oh, we don't have numbers. They don't exist for that pair yet, but they will do. Aussie. Neutral -4. Same. No change. What do we think to the chart? We think it's bullish, don't we? Possibly going to go up to there. So yes, it's a bit of a fandangled chart this. I've got lots going on which I probably shouldn't have. It's a bit confusing. Yeah, it's in a channel. I get rid of that. Not a lot we can say about that, isn't? It's not in a fit state to trade it at the moment. CAD Yen, ditto. Pound Aussie neutral +65, so it's less bullish on the relative OPR. Yeah, still in decision mode. That is undecided. Let's just have a look for the sake of it, just for the lols. Pound USD neutral +0. Yeah, totally undecided. Okay, and the euro. What do we have for the euro? -58, so it's bearish, but neutral bearish. Okay, so again, we don't know, but probably going to come and collect this liquidity as we think here. Let's just get rid of that because that doesn't meaningless at the moment. It's decision time, I think, down here. Okay, we'll have a quick look at the cryptos. XRP, okay. It's broken this key level. See what it does from now on. Nasty chart. Bitcoin, okay, so we're heading up to 67. If we do that, we might decide to go bullish. Ethereum in a little box here. Let's have a look at our NASDAQ. So we had a notional trade on the NASDAQ, which is in profit by about a third of an hour at the moment. DXY trading within the channel. S&P decision time. Could be sort of a head and shoulders formation, but not. I think that's everything, guys. Thank you for your time today. Some interesting charts and some movement there. Just going back to the Euro Aussie because that's a live trade at the moment. We've got 1 hour 15 left on that candle, but it's moving in the right direction, so that's all good. The yen, which was our alligator trade, is also moving in the right direction. I didn't take this trade, I just demonstrated it on the channel in the other video. Please check that out. That's called the alligator and the golden nugget. Anyway, yep, thanks for joining me. Maybe see you later on or in a different time in the week. As my mentor would say, I wish you happy trading. Take care. Bye all.